after this happened, nagulat lahat ng tao because Singapore Airlines is one of the top airlines. It's definitely has a really good record, really good reputation. Does this mean that it could happen to everyone? And dito sa Pilipinas, who is responsible for calling the pilots and telling them na, oh, may turbulence, baka you should reroute or you should avoid this route? May ganun po ba tayo dito?
It will all depend po kasi there are several causes of a turbulence. Basic reason would be the wind in the area. But the wind will be a factor only up to a certain level. Pagka po ang eroplano ay nasa high altitude na, like 39,000 feet, 37,000 feet, medyo hindi na masyadong factor ang wind. The main factor this time ay ang cloud formation. So we have different kinds of clouds. We have the cumulonimbus clouds, which is the most dense, diba? It's actually creates and brings rain. So, pagka po yung mga clouds are too dense, the molecules are higher, and their density also contributes to a certain force inside the clouds. So, molecule movements for inside the clouds is up and down. So, that's the reason you experience that particular motion in an aircraft. You go up, you go down, because the aircraft follows the motions of the molecules inside the cloud. The pilots would be able to communicate usually to the air traffic controllers. So kami po sa control, the moment we receive an information from the pilot that he is in the soup, it's a technical term, meaning that the aircraft has entered into a clouds with a high density profiled clouds. So, and they are already experiencing turbulence. The turbulence could vary from different degrees. So the higher the density, the more intense the turbulence would be.
But Marlene,
so usually po, when we receive information like that from the pilot, we thereby provide vectoring, or we give them a different direction in order to deviate from the regular course. Yun po yung tinatawag naming diversion, weather diversion. Kasi these clouds are considered as weather.
Okay, but Marlene,
so, ang tawag po doon is weather diversion. We direct them further away from the clouds.
Okay, but what happened here was actually identified as clear air turbulence, meaning it happens when there are no clouds. So there were no clouds when this severe drop in altitude happened. So ano po nangyari doon?
We are for that particular flight, the Singapore Airlines flight, we are waiting for the final report from the body investigating it right now. We don't have the complete report yet. Even the recording of the flight itself, the flight recorder, is not yet available at the moment. One thing that we are very, very worried about is the global warming. These particular changes also brings about changes in the airspace. The heat index we're experiencing right now is an indication that we are facing severe weather disturbances. It could be below 120, that's flight level 120, that's 12,000 feet, or even higher.
Okay, Marlene,
quick
follow-up.
We are trying to be ready about. Yes.
Right, that's really interesting what you're saying, that global warming is also changing how you guys work up there in the flight tower or control tower. What have you been observing up there in recent years? Meron po bang nagbabago sa mga established trends from before? What are your observations from the flight tower? Or air
I've been an air traffic controller for 40 years, actually. During my early years in the service, we haven't experienced sharp and this lightning that looks like several branches hitting everywhere. But right now, That's the reason we have several red lightning alerts in Manila, even in other airports like Mactan and Davao. It's a different scenario right now when it comes to weather. So matatalim po talaga ang mga kidlat. And one factor po na ganito ang characteristics ng lightning right now is, of course, the heat being experienced by our planet.